And action. Hello. Hi. Welcome to It's Open with Ilana Glazer. This is my very first episode. I am so fucking excited to be doing this. Welcome in. Welcome. So Nina Simone says that the role of the artist is to reflect the times. That's the responsibility of an artist. A responsibility I take very seriously. I'm doing this podcast. I'm making this podcast, creating this podcast, this video podcast, because this really feels like the medium through which to reflect the times. So It's Open is probably going to start off with solo episodes, but my goal is to build 2 episodes twice a week, 1 solo, 1 guest. Through my progressive political messaging platform, Generator Collective, I've come to just love having conversations with activists, organizers, advocates, and progressive elected officials. What I'm thinking about is my audience, and it's much more like stand-up, actually. When I tour doing stand-up, and I get to look at people's faces from around the country and sometimes Canada and Australia, once Australia, LOL. I know that the people that I'm looking out at, even if, it's somebody brought their partner and they don't know Broad City or they don't know me, they're there. I know that we all believe in a global standard for basic human rights. This is a phrase I want to be saying. I want to be putting out there, a global standard for basic human rights. So I'm 38. When I was 9 years old, AOL came into my home. And the internet used to be like, it takes work to remember because social media and short form video have burned parts of our brain. It takes work to remember that the internet used to be almost like a public space, but digitally, where people were sharing works of art. Just like public spaces, there were also creeps popping up in our chat rooms. But I don't know, people figured it out together. It wasn't such a manipulative, weaponized tool the way it is today. Instagram used to be chronological. You would see your friends in real time. They went to the beach. Somebody saw a movie. So cute. It wasn't targeted to make you fucking enraged and hate half the country. And I believe that social media and the internet has been this tool that, because humanity rises above all, most of the globe believes in a global standard for basic human rights. It's like 8 billion people minus 8 people believe that everybody should have access to clean water, clean air, food, shelter, clothing, education, healthcare, and not be bombed and abused. Most people believe that. But, these communication tools that are owned by those billionaires make us think otherwise. It takes, I get swept up in it, and it takes practice to remember and talking over and over and over again to remember the fucking construct we're in. When people trip out and they're like, we're in a simulation, in a way we are, in a way, people, white guys who didn't want to pay their taxes in England came here, stole land from Native Americans, enslaved people from Africa, and then hoped their ancestors would be the ones who reap the benefits, and essentially they are. It's one way that society could be organized, but it's not the only way. It's so loud right now, though, and noisy. It's like being in Times Square, and you're like, is there any other neighborhood in New York? Is this what New York is? And then you go just a couple blocks west, and you're like, oh my God, restaurants and tables, and not everyone is suffering visibly. That is Times Square. Everyone is suffering visibly while tubas play. It's so painful. So when it's that overstimulating and that chaotic, it's hard to remember that there is another way, and that's how it feels right now. But there is another way. So for me, I just need to keep talking that other way into existence and organizing around it and hearing from people who see the other way and are building towards another way. I truly believe that the more of us who speak up and organize non-violently in the most nerdy, banal ways, showing up and walking, that's what protesting is, walking together. I truly believe, in fact, not believe, I know that the more of us who speak up, the more of us who act in ways that are not incendiary. I'm not saying don't be incendiary. I'm just saying if we all just do the boring shit, call our congresspeople, show up, sign the shit, walk on the street when they ask us to, it keeps us safer immediately. If we all create and share the reality that freedom of speech is what the United States is based on, and we enact it, then that enactment makes it so. We can create and share our reality. But I hate to tell you and hate to admit it, but I do think it's gonna take the rest of our lives. I do. But I have a kid, so I'm like, I hope I live a long time so I can see her grow up into like a fantastic adult. So like, I don't know, what else am I gonna fucking do? I got nothing else going on, honestly. And if we do it together and laugh about it and make art and keep ourselves safe, keep our bodies safe and our community safe in the meantime, it could be fun. It's been so fucking crazy this past, 2020 that was COVID? I mean, how insane. Trump into COVID, into Biden. Oh, fuck. Into Trump again. But then also like the bridge, remember fucking coconuts? Do you remember coconuts? What I wouldn't give to go back to fucking coconuts, bitch. My husband was looking at this dress and he was saying brat. Remember Kamala's brat? Like, don't forget we were right the fuck there. A year ago, we were all brat. And it was like Kamala Harris is Black and Indian and married to a Jew. Their heads were exploding and they were rock hard. That's their fucking thing. Their heads are exploding and they're rock fucking hard. And they don't know what to do with it. So they want to like destroy us all. It's like jerk off and get over it. Join society. Jerk off and join society, you fucking losers. I'm so excited to have this space to remind myself and you and us, this is not normal. This is not fucking normal. This is not the way things were a year ago. And this hatred was fringe, as it should be. But it isn't right now. And it's temporary. And we're all gonna die. Like, never forget, we're all gonna die. And that's part of why they can't just jerk off and chill out. Because they like cannot stand that they're gonna die and they make that a problem for the rest of us. We're all like grappling with our mortality, but people who are in denial of it and then try to destroy the world before they themselves are destroyed are so fucking annoying. We're all just human beings. It's kind of unbelievable, isn't it? That's the other thing. Like they pretend like there's something else and they're going to go to Mars and AI is their big, cool, robot that they're going to unleash on all of us. And it's like, it's software, bro. It's fucking software you own. You're controlling it. The algorithm is software and codes. I'm like, yeah, I've been on blogspot.com, bitch. I used to do my own HTML, bitch. Don't think I didn't and like don't know your back end. I know your back end. And you should get up in there so that you leave the rest of us alone. Leave us alone. These people hate themselves. They are not at peace with themselves. I love myself. And if you're watching this, I hope you love yourself too. And I really do believe it's the antidote. Our love, our shared love, our emanating of love and light. We really are all human beings. One little part of me has compassion for these hateful people who are so destructive. Because I'm like, God damn, you hate yourself first and worst. And I would not want to be in your body. Oof. So, it's open. It's open. I need openness. I need to remind myself to be open. I want to close off to the world. I get scared. I need to remember to like open my chest and open my heart and open my eyes and open my mind. I need it. I need this. Clearly. Maybe that wasn't clear already. I need this. It's open. I need to open up. I need to have a big, wide open space for myself, for you, to talk to people. So what I am open to is taking the time on this video podcast that I need to form thoughts and not always cutting that air out. I'm open to that. I'm scared about it, but I'm open to it. because I don't think that's going to mean I lose you. I think that at times it may mean that we're taking a moment to collect ourselves. My husband said, we were like talking about after Broad City ended, and we were like, I've been processing it for years. He accurately named my experience during Broad City, my character, Ilana Wexler, as my subconscious that got to play like it was as though Ilana Glazer blacked out and Ilana Wexler got a fucking chance to party. Because me, Ilana Glazer, loves all the like sweaty work it took to make it, all the hemming and hawing and irritable bowels and chain smoking cigarettes and so stressy. Like that's the part that has always been natural to me, Ilana Glazer. But Ilana Wexler was like my subconscious getting ready to party. And it's because it was this open space for part of myself to thrive. And since Broad City, I've been doing so much therapy and processing that and processing whatever my whole fucking life. And I'm feeling more cohesive now, I'm 38. I have a child. Things have happened, time has passed, but it's lovely to be in this space with you. Welcome to It's Open with Ilana Glazer. The door is open. I'm open and opening. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for sharing this time with me and us.